Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do a video about something that really I seen on YouTube yesterday that kind of really didn't set well with me. And yeah, I know, granted, other other divas or whatever the heck you want to call them might be jealous of her, but that's their own problem. But I was going on searching through YouTube yesterday. Was talking about my sisters and brother about who I was happy to see at Monday Night Raw that I didn't expect, and just played her entrance theme and whatever. So I was listening to that and saw this other video, and it said about how Amy Lee, an independent wrestler who ODB could probably be better than, and she's sitting there making fun of AJ and saying that the only reason she made it to the WWE is because she got with the right people, and she's good at doing things that she does, things that I'm not gonna go ahead and mention in the video. If you want to watch it, then look up AJ Lee, or look up Amy Lee goes off on AJ Lee or something like that. But really, Amy, I think, and this is just me, I think she's just flat out jealous of AJ. See, they were both given an opportunity, but the difference is, AJ, she didn't sit there and whine and complain about being stuck in a spot. Okay, she used the opportunity she was given, and she hit a home run with it, and now she's part of the WWE and the WWE Divas Champion, and Amy Lee is where? Stuck on an independent show, wherever that's at. I have no idea what it's even called. But stuck on a show, calling radio stations, whining and complaining. Like they always say, there's no whining in wrestling. There's no crying in wrestling. So, in my opinion, she would just quit whining, Amy Lee, and do something about it, which means work your way up, and maybe finally you might get to where you want to go. But first of all, AJ is better than you, and you know it. People, I kind of, don't really care for, the Divas division too much in the WWE right now. I think it can get, be a lot better. But it could possibly be looking up. And I tell you what, in my personal opinion, there's not a diva on the roster right now that could not out-wrestle Amy Lee. That's just my personal opinion. was not happy to hear the to see or hear the video. I honestly think it's all full of jealousy. That, yeah, AJ being trained by Jay Lethal might have helped. But when you get a person as dedicated and as driven as AJ was to make it to the WWE and make it big, that's what you get. You get, right where she's at now. I believe AJ is right where she belongs. Holding the Divas title. And, so if Amy wants to sit there and keep complaining about AJ, and, then just let her. And, in the video, Amy was talking about how AJ didn't know the name of her opponent that she was wrestling in the show. And she was making fun of her like that. Amy, it could be, maybe she just forgot. Maybe, she was young back then. Maybe she just couldn't remember. It is human nature to forget. We do forget things. And, one thing I think you forgot is, there are still fans of AJ Lee out there, and in my opinion, there always will be. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm just gonna take it with the, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But, they're entitled to their own opinion, and, AJ Lee has, gotten the ultimate, big payoff for that, because, look at Amy. She still wrestles in the independents as far as I'm concerned. She couldn't hold a candle to AJ in the ring. And while Amy's sitting there being jealous of AJ, and complaining about her, AJ's just out there doing what she's supposed to do, having fun, living her dream. So it looks like AJ won this one. Because while she's sitting back in the independents complaining, AJ is out winning the Divas title in Payback, WWE Payback, and you're still calling in radio stations complaining about it. Amy Lee is. It just kind of ticked me off. I understand not everybody out there is gonna like AJ, but I honestly think that was just going a little too far. But like I said, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and no one necessarily has to agree with it, and I don't. So be sure to like this video and subscribe, and be on the lookout for more videos from me in the future.